that was pretty lame. Come on. Are we ready to rock and roll here tonight? Much better. Much better. My name is Lou, and welcome to the Midwest Cage Championship bouts here at Horizon Event Center in Clive. Boy, we got a heck of a battle going to be going on in this ring tonight. You are going to be thoroughly entertained. So, let's bring the combatants into the ring now if we can. Come on down. Dylan Short, please come on down. And Justin, the War Dog Rhodes, come on in. They will be in bout number 1. Bout number 2 will be Brad Dickinson Jr. and Dion Primetime Lopez. And next will be Caden Moon. Caden will be taking on Miguel Castaneda. All right, next bout will be Chewy the Sun Bear Silvas. Chewy, come on. And along with Chewy, Muddy Mercer, Carter Shields. Bout number 5 is going to be a kickboxing bout between Kenny Rice, come on, Kenny, and Brian Smith. At that time, after this bout, we will take a break. Then it will be Daddy Dom Dominic Florkey fighting Jared the Bulldog McKee. Bout number 7 will be Tony the Gunslinger Garcia versus Tyler the King Raymond. Bout number 8 will be Derek Wolfie Castillo taking on Grizzly Steven Downer. Bout number 9 will be Alexander the Great, Alexander, taking on Caden Van Meer. Bout number 10 will be a title fight. 2 undefeated fellas going at it. Jameel the Problem Coles taking on Pablo Garcia. Pablo Garza. And in our final bout tonight will be Spencer the Spider Taylor taking on Danny Harper. Want to let you know who the referees are here tonight. It will be the one and only Tyrone Roberts and the one and only in his own right, Eddie Cooper. Judges will be Bruce Huckfeld, Chris Moore, and Cody Sheehy. It's Dr. Tobin Jacks ringside here tonight, making sure everybody's safe. Chief Deputy Commissioners Chad Bergmeyer, Lead Deputy Toby Ames. Inspectors are Leroy Schnathorst, Josh Allis, and Mark Ames. Timekeeper is Daniel Damon. If you could all rise if you're able, as we bring in the colors of the greatest country on the planet. From the 103rd Sustainment Command, carrying the flag is Sergeant First Class Daniel Damon. And ladies and gentlemen, before we have the singing of the national anthem, just like to say if we can get a moment of silence, please, for the 6 soldiers that we lost in Kuwait on March the 1st. They were from the 103rd Sustainment Command here on the south side of Des Moines, as well as Justin Fiverlick from Fort Dodge, from Fiverlick MMA, who passed away from cancer on March the 7th. Could we have a moment of silence, please? Thank you. And now, go ahead, give them a round of applause. Absolutely. And now for the singing of the national anthem all the way from Redfield, Iowa, making our way here today, Cassidy Bremer.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Cassie, you nailed it! You absolutely nailed it. Well done. Thank you so much. And gentlemen, you may exit the cage. You may exit the ring. That was pretty good. You were hearing? That was pretty good. Hey, I want to make sure we thank Bebops for all their support of the fights here at Horizon Event Center. Sold Fast Real Estate. Make sure, oh, by the way, go back to Bebops. Make sure you grab those certificates that are on your table and stick them in your pocket. They are really good. Sold Fast Real Estate, Anglo, thank you. Danielson Services, Walter Roofing, Legacy Research Project, Kendra's Remediation, Kendra's Epoxy Flooring, Certified Auto Sales, TA Services, Landscape Design, and Jersey Mike's. We'll be talking about each of those throughout the afternoon and evening. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, how about we hear from the person to help put everything together here? Rick Tasler, take it away.
Hey everybody, I'll keep it short and sweet. Bruce Huckfeld, thanks for that applause, buddy. Appreciate it. This card has been really tough to keep together. When Johnny and I first said it, we had 12 fights on it. Since then, we have had 13 fall-offs this card on 12 of them. We have lost 4 main events. When we first set this would have been a RFA, LFA, very, very high-level card. We were flying in from fighters from 7 different shows. Severe injuries and a disease known as pussitis. We've had to change the card around a little bit. I can tell you, I've had 32 fights of my own. I have fought with broken bones, I have fought with concussions, I have fought with everything. I have never missed weight, and I have never missed a fight. So, and I was old, I was a police officer at the time, still working 12-hour days. I don't put up with these excuses for these fights. So I guarantee every one of these guys, the couple that no-showed, the couple that pussed out because of that disease we spoke about, they will be given a long suspension, so they won't waste my time, they won't waste Matt Ryder's time anymore, Charles Hellier's, Coach Briselli. We're gonna start cleaning some of these guys out. So we've put a very good fight card together for you tonight. We've got 11 fights on the card. We had 12. We had 1 no-show last night at weigh-ins, and then we had another 1 no-show today at the fights after he already weighed in and everything else. We were able to fill one of those fights, so we're down to 11 fights. We still have an outstanding main event with Taylor versus Harper. People should be talking about that fight. That should be a 3-round war. The 170 title fight, 2 undefeated fighters, wrestler versus grappler. We've got some very good fights tonight, but I just want to let you guys all know this has been a bear to keep together. So Johnny and I appreciate all of your support coming out. August 8th, we will do a blowout show right back here. So everybody mark August 8th. We will get all these high-level guys back. If we don't make a dime on that show to represent what this show is supposed to be, that's what we're going to be. We'll spend every dime we make to bring the best card we possibly can back August 8th. So thanks everybody for coming out. I'm going to turn the mic over to my buddy Dylan Cox. Dylan's literally had his first fight right here in this cage in Atlantic, Iowa, where he's born and raised. His coach, Danny Molina, and I are good friends. We're great. We work together time and time again for the 20 years I've owned this promotion. I'm going to turn this over to Dylan, and he's got a few words.
First and foremost, I just want to say thank you to God. I've been through some stuff in the last year, got rid of some extra baggage, and I've really started changing my life around. So I really want to say thank you to Rick for the opportunity. Thank you to Johnny. Thank you to MCC. Austin's a bitch. Forgive me for sitting here, but Buddy's a bitch. He didn't show up, and it is what it is. I want to say thank you to my wrestlers, the coaches that came, all my family, all my friends, even the people that came to watch me lose. Regardless, you bought tickets. That puts asses in seats. That sells shows. That's why we're here. So at the end of the day, thank you too. I really appreciate it. It's really hard to find fights for me around here locally. I think Johnny and Rick might have to find me one of them little Japs to fight. Go show them what a real corn-fed killer is. So that's where we're at. Thank you guys for showing up. It's going to be a hell of a show.
And he didn't mean derogatory. Johnny fights in Ryzen in Japan. So I just wanted to correct that. He would like to go to Japan and fight in Ryzen. One of the best pro fighters we have in the Midwest, good wrestler, everything like that. We'll get Dylan over there. If we can get him signed up in Ryzen and take him to Japan, we would love to do that. So I'm going to turn it over to Lou. Lou, thank you very much for coming tonight. The number one compliment I got last show was for you. Everybody loves you. Alan Cookson down here said he wouldn't come to another show unless you were announcing. So thank you for coming back, buddy.
Now I have to pay him. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. So, hey, Rick, before you go, if you need a 12th, come on up here. If you need a 12th bout, I think we might have one. It might not be very exciting, but Marcus McIntosh is over here from Channel 8. I'm a Channel 5 guy. He could chase me around the ring a couple of times, if nothing else, because I know I'd lose. But Marcus, good to see you, sir. Good to see you, buddy.
Well, if you don't remember my past, I love Marcus, but KCCI can still go to hell.
Good to see you, Marcus. All right, are we ready for our first bout of the evening? Yeah? All right, let's do this thing. Alrighty, let's take a look and see who's on the card number 1 here. How about we bring in, weighing in at 136 pounds. From Porcelli Trading Center, fighting out of Des Moines, Iowa. Welcome to the ring, the cage, Dylan Short.
What you say? Oh, you have it? Alright, wait, bitch. 2-4 baby king, fucking me. I am here, ho. Ice cream, booger, color, piss, sub-zero. No ho, hookers in my clique. We don't fear, ho. I got a way, I got a politic, I got a bay. Ain't no apologies when I get paid. A dermatologist, I want the face. In his bitch, ho, ho, pussy watery, I got the tuna fish, ho, ho, yeah. These nigga acting like Ruby, huh? Little bitch, she wanna get mad, cause I keep on looking all in the booby, huh? I got the fancy options, my U-Haul moving, coochie to coochie, huh? I buy the toe when I shop it, rubbing on 2C, now it looks spooky, huh? Easy there, boy, shit get greedy there, boy, I rap PG there, boy, my gang need me there, boy, if my sex tape leak your bitch on TV there, boy, watch her please me there, boy, shit get greedy there, boy. I must admit, I am a mess, I cannot fix it.
All right, and Dylan's opponent, at a height of 5'7" tall, weighing in at 135 pounds, fighting out of the Nexus Fighting Systems in Woodward, Iowa. Welcome, Justin the War Dog Rhodes. All right, your referee for this fight is Eddie Cooper. It is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. 3 3-minute rounds. Let's hear for Bryn. Making her way around for round number 1. Eddie, you ready to rock and roll? He is. Let's do it. Final few seconds of this round. There it is. There's the conclusion of round number 1. They made it. Gave each other a congratulatory hug. Their faces against the fence. Unbelievable. Also unbelievable some of the things they say about the Bebop's hamburgers. If you've never had one, you might want to head on over there. Maddie making her way around with the card, signifying that round number 2 is coming up. So our ring girls today are Bryn and Maddie. Also want to make sure we thank Sold Fast Real Estate for their support of the Midwest Cage Championship. Here we go. We're ready for round number 2.
Watch the triangle. Use your legs. Use your guard to control it. Sweep it. Yeah, go.
Eddie has stopped the fight. Eddie has stopped the fight. All right, the fight was stopped at 121 in round number 2. Head and arm show the winner, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, Justin the Wardog Rhodes. Dr. Jack's checking everybody out. Just so you know, every fighter, when they come onto the ring, every fighter, when they leave the cage, has to check with Dr. Jack's before they go back, win or lose, just to make sure everything is cool. Folks, as we're getting everybody cleared off here, we are going to get ready for fight number 2. Tyrone Roberts will be your referee. Here he is. Let's hear for Tyrone. One of the best in the biz. And let's get ready for fight number 2. First, at a height of 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, from Grace Place in Ottumwa, Iowa, it is Brad Dickerson Jr. Dickinson Jr. fighting out of the red corner. Fighting out of the blue corner at 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Sponsored by Iowa Contracting Incorporated and Latitude 41 Landscaping. Fighting out of the Nexus Fighting Systems out of Des Moines, Iowa, Dion Primetime Lopez. Check them out. Here is Primetime. And there's Maddie in the ring. Maddie in the ring. Of course, the cards today sponsored by Lola's Fine Hot Sauce. Thank you, Lola's. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Tyrone, it's all yours. Last few seconds of the round. These guys have been going at it. That is it. That is a cheer for these guys. They were landing some punches here. Holy buckets. Bev, if you're hungry at the conclusion of tonight's event, Jersey Mike's been around since 1956. And there's Grin with her fancy sneakers on, her Converse sneakers. Showing you that round number 2 is coming up. I also want to make sure we thank TA Services Landscape Design for helping out here tonight, making these fights happen here in Central Iowa. Boy, these guys were brutal. And that is it. Break is over. Get the corner folk out. Grab the chairs. And we are ready for round number 2. Last few seconds of round number 2. That's it. That's it. That had to be 6 of the longest minutes these gentlemen have ever encountered. Unreal. Unreal. Neither one of them wants to give up. There's Maddie showing number 3, as in round number 3 for the first time tonight. How many out there think Brad's gonna pull this off? How many think Primetime's gonna pull this off? We will have 3 minutes to find out. And break time is over. Final 3 minutes. Here we go. Seconds to go. 30 seconds. Last few seconds. Let's hear it for them. Come on, folks. Let's give them some encouragement. That is it! Brad Dickinson Jr., Dion Primetime Lopez. All right, we are waiting for the scores to come on in. We'll get those momentarily. Let's hear it for these guys once again. They really went at it. They really went after each other, never giving up. That's what this is all about. Again, the judges tonight, Bruce Huckfeld, Chris Moore, Cody Sheehy. Yeah, both of these guys did such an outstanding job here today. Absolutely. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, folks. To let you know, it was a split decision. Judge number 1 scores the fight 28-29, blue. Judge number 3 scores the fight 29-28, red. And judge number 2 scores the fight 28-29, blue. The winner by split decision, Dion Primetime Lopez. Great match. Primetime, you brought your entire, come here, Primetime, come here a second. Primetime, come here. Say hi to all your fans over there.
Oh! Thank you for coming and supporting me!
Woo! I think that says it all. Who do you want to thank for this?
I want to first of all start by thanking all my sponsors, Iowa Contract Inc. and Lat 241. But I especially want to thank my teammate and coach at Nexus Fighting Systems. Thank you, Johnny.
Ooh, well done. He's out of breath, but he's the winner, ladies and gentlemen. Prime time. You have to see Dr. Jax. All right, the bar has been risen high, so we'll see if the bar has been raised high. We'll see if we can continue on with this. Here we go. We are to bout number 3. And our first combatant, standing at 6 feet even, weighing in at 191 pounds. Sponsored by Precision Exterior Solutions, Yost Construction and Albertley Grizzly. Fighting out of the Forge Training Center in Albert Lee, Minnesota. Welcome, Caden, the last Gunmander Moon.
People ya no se me ve y como ven, pues todo bien. Los radios siguen sonando al 100, los plebes también. Soy el 19, para soltar los aparatos, por razones y un buen respaldo. Por ahí me vieron y fue echando vergazos, rifle en el hombro, piernera la pio con el armor. Fueron los verdes, fueron blancos, fueron azules, y con todos pude, esto es un recule. El lata no estuve y por el patrón no me detuve, y no disimulé, solo hice mi deber. Pura doble P, primo. Ana te duele. Ay, mamá. nacimos para defender, hay que proceder en la defender. Fueron varios eventos que con ellos me enfrenté, en dos les peleé y entre me peleé. A la capital le quitaron todo hay un buen elemento. No haces esto, recuerden mi acento. Saben que se pueden abrir esas rejas de cero. 27 y pille, cuídenme entrando a la familia y fueron.
Here's Caden in the red corner. His opponent also stands at 6 feet even. But they weigh in at 180 pounds, fighting out of the Garage Lee MMA from Tama, Iowa. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the cage, Miguel Castaneda.
Test me, man. You can cut out that other shit.
Yeah. Run it up, Rondo.
Riding swangers and put diamonds in our niggas. Put blankets out my lemonade till it look like a bitch. See, I come from a beat where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know don't fuck with Texas. Hey, we always strap, we keep our weapons. My mama from the age, she slowed it down for me at 7. Used to think Pepsi was a god before he went to heaven. I knew what push-up he was before Gunna even said it. Hey, she zero taught me keep my weapon.
And so now, the referee for this bout will be Eddie Cooper. Here's Bryn with our sign. Let's hear it for Bryn. We'll do better than that as the evening goes on. Bryn, good job out of you. We are ready to rock and roll this thing. Eddie, it's all yours.
Positioning. Do not let him roll you.
Start landing some shots to soften him up. Don't just get caught in the way.
Hey, listen, Caden. Lock in that position and start laying down some shots.
Pass it up, pass it up.
Do not let him up.
Pass it up.
10 seconds to go in this round. 10 seconds to go in this round.
Hey, next time, right there, come on.
That is it. Round number 1 in the books. Well, these guys were going, they were changing colors here ringside. Trying to catch their breath. Want to make sure we thank Anglo for their support of our fights here tonight. Anglo and Certified Auto Sales for giving us the sponsorships here this evening. Also Danielson Services, parking, lot striping. And Kendra's Remediation. There we go, break time is over. We are getting ready for round number 2. Round number 3 more minutes. Round 2, 3 more minutes.
Ready? Ready? Go, Jim.
Catch that second win. Hey, positioning now, breathe. You got it where you want him. Full mount.
Get that right leg pass. Get it up.
You gotta get full mount, Nathan.
There you go.
Now get your knees into his armpits. Be heavy. Be heavy. Do not let him roll you.
Head out of there, pass it up.
And when you're ready, posture up and lay down some strikes.
Your left arm goes down on the elbow. There you go.
Scoot up a little bit with your knees. Get your knees tight. Get your knees tight.
Watch it.
You can't get out of there, sir. Knees tight. Kaden, you're against the gate. Stand up. Do not let him pull you down. Let go of that left hand on the top of his neck and stand up. You got to push down and try to get up. Up, there you go. Up, 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 up.
No, you got your underhook. Now go to get off the foot.
Get him against the cage, Kaden.
There you go. Now work your knees, work your legs.
Knee to the bodies, knee to the thighs too.
Hey, come out there. You're in one side. Get up to both knees. You gotta look at your hands, Kaden.
Do some damage, Kaden. You gotta make some contact.
Gotta stay busy, Kaden.
Posture up and throw some punches.
Get up, Rachel! Yeah! There you go!
Go! Big shots!
Posture up, land hard, let's go! Get up, Rachel! Head up, Kaden, posture up!
Posture all the way up, Kaden!
Up. Stand up, gentlemen.
Kaden, breathe! Breathe! Go! You gotta throw your hands, Kaden! You gotta throw your hands, Kaden! Alright, now work the positioning. Hold him down, do not let him up. Yes, 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 yes. Now get ready. Alright, hooks, hooks, hooks. You know what to do, but come on. Do not let him roll you.
Be busy, gentlemen.
Gotta see something in here. Remember, you're slippery. You need to be adjusting.
10 seconds to go, folks. 10 seconds to go in round number 2.
Stand up. Fight that, fight that, fight that. Hand on the back of his neck and push down.
That is it. Round number 2 in the books. Boy, these chain links have been taking a beating here tonight. Ring girl Bryn making her way around, showing you that it is the third and final 3-minute round. Third and final 3-minute round. If you can look inside the ring, you'll see Walter Roofing is displayed inside the ring. Thank you for being here, Walter Roofing. And Legacy Research Products. You'll see information about them on your tables. Big time ringside coaching for the final 3 minutes of competition. All right, referee Eddie Cooper getting them to stand up so they can get at it again.
Let's go. Need shots, let's go.
Try to get that arm off your neck if you can. He's dead right now.
Damn it, baby, let's go. Keep working, Caden. You gotta score points here. Try to get a full mount here and watch your fingers on the side.
Posture up,
Posture up and land shots, Caden.
Wrist, chest, and posture up.
You got less than 2 minutes, Caden, let's go. How bad you want it, let's go. Do not let him roll you.
Start posturing up. Push on his chest and get up.
He's gonna try to roll you, so just be ready for that. We're gonna give you damage
Posture
here.
up. Push onto his neck. Frame on his neck with your forearm and get up and start landing punches.
Get your knees
1 minute to go, 1 minute to go.
Let's get heavy and throw strikes to his face, Caden. There you go. Now keep the knees tight and push up.
Push up. You gotta push his head. You gotta push his head down. Okay. Push his head down, posture up. Like this, like this. Like this, yep, posture up. Push off his head.
Raise it, push up, engage. There you go. Gotta land some shots, let's go.
Posture up, Caden. Push off it. 1, 2, posture up.
Less than 30 seconds to go, less than 30 seconds to go.
Finish strong, Caden.
There you go, finish up, there you go.
Let's go, 25 seconds, Caden.
Let's go, Caden, keep going, baby.
Final 10 seconds, final 10. Let's give them some encouragement here. They've been going at it for 230 seconds. That is it.
Hands up, man, hands up.
Let's hear it for these guys. Let's hear it for these gentlemen.
As I walk through the door,
Hayden in the red corner, Miguel in the blue corner. Wait for their scores to come around. All right, everybody, it takes a couple of seconds to get the scores here. Now, we're going to ask referee Eddie Cooper what the judges use and how they score. What are the 3 things that the judges look for during the fight?
So tonight, the judges will be looking for damage, domination, and duration.
Damage comes when you see the fighter knees start to get red or his chest starts to get red and they're doing damage. That's damage. And then your domination and your duration, typically we don't score much on that. We're looking for damage out here, but looks like tonight it's definitely all damage. So
Damage, domination, and duration.
that's correct. That is correct.
All right, that's what we're scoring on here tonight. Interested to see how this all comes out. Great job out of coaching for everybody on all these fights, all three of these fights. Well done. So just want to remind everybody, both these guys are 6 feet tall. Caden is 191 pounds. Miguel is 180 pounds. Oh, they passed it through the cage. All right, here we go. We have a unanimous decision. Judge 1 scored the fight 30-27. Judge 2 scored the fight 30-27. Judge 3 scored the fight 29-28. Winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Caden. The last Goon Under Moon, Caden takes home the win. Caden, congratulations to you, man. That was a heck of a battle, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, good thing I didn't take any damage.
Yeah, the damage is the one thing you want to try to avoid. Tell me about your sponsors. Who are the people that helped get you here tonight?
Well, the Forge Training Center, we got the Albert Lee Grizzlies. I can't remember. Okay. Yo's Construction, Precision Electric Solution.
Exterior Solutions, and then the Albert Lee Grizzlies. So thank you so much for being here tonight. Great job. Let's hear it for him one more time for the winner of bout number 3, Caden Moon. All right, I believe Rick wants to come on up here. Rick Dazzler. We shuffle our pages over. Here's the main man of the evening, Rick. It's all yours.
Hey, real quick, I just wanted to blow up a raffle. I'm so sorry I forgot about that. Right over here, Nexus Fight Systems is doing a raffle. Johnny Case has started a gym over in Woodward. He is opening a kids class. There's a few kids that do not have enough money to pay for dues. Johnny, of course, is still letting every single one of them come in and train. They can't afford, still come in and train. We're using sponsors and stuff to pay for all of that. We're buying them gear, we're buying them everything. If you remember a few years ago, Johnny Case was in the $1 million PFL tournament. Johnny Case over there has donated the PFL gloves that he wore during that tournament and his t-shirt that he wore to the cage for that. The gloves and the shirt are together. We're raffling them off. Tickets are only $5 a piece, and 100% of the money will pay for all those kids' dues. We're not taking a dollar, nothing. 100% of it will be for those kids that can come in that's training for free because their mom and dad can't afford it for the after-school program. So please get over there, sign your name on the card, drop it in a bucket. Johnny Case will do the drawing at the end, and the winner. Those PFL gloves are worth about $150 a piece. The t-shirt's probably $30. Johnny Case has signed both gloves and the shirt. All of them are autographed, so you're looking at about a $500 package for $5 a ticket. So please get over there and support them. 100% of the money will go to the kids.
All right, which table? Stand up. Stand up. Who's selling the raffle tickets, stand up.
Right here, the guy in the gray shirt, they're starting to line up right there.
Okay.
The last one right there. That is the table. So.
There, he's standing up now. That's where it is, right in the middle.
We'll do that right after the main event. So if you bought tickets, stay for the main event. As soon as the main event's over, we'll be drawing that name. Thanks, guys.
All right, we're ready for fight number 4. You ready for fight number 4? Let's go. Here we go. Standing at 6 feet tall, weighing in at 258 pounds. Fighting out of the Eris MMA from Waterloo, Iowa. It is Chewy the Sun Bear Silva.
There is also a lady walking around with a bucket selling raffle tickets that'll come to you also. She is legit. She's not trying to take your money.
Good, looks like we got a good line going over there. And in case you're wondering what they're doing prior to getting in the ring, there are certain areas they let them apply Vaseline around the eyes and the bridge of the nose. That is the only place they're allowed to apply that Vaseline. And you saw the way they did it, they had to wear gloves when they did that. They couldn't just scoop it out. And the ring girls are getting rowdy, and we're only up to fight number 4. I can imagine when we're up to fight number 8. All right, here we go. The opponent, Chewy's opponent, stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighs in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Barrett's Gym from Des Moines, Iowa. Let's hear it from Money Marshall Carter Shields. In the ring. Maddie is in the ring. Let's hear it for Maddie, making her lap around the ring as we get set. The referee is Tyrone Roberts. The bout is yours, sir.
30 seconds to go in this round, 30 seconds to go.
Ten seconds to go, 10 seconds final, couple of seconds in the round. That is it. Break. That is it. Both fighters getting up, catching their breath. Corner workers. Inspectors also inside the ring as well, making sure everything is okay. Bryn making her way around the ring. Bryn. Once again, I want to make sure we thank our friends at Bout for helping out, making the fights happen here tonight. Make sure you grab your Bout's coupon that is on your table. Take it with you. We are ready for round number 2. Tyrone Roberts about ready to signal men to start fighting. The cage door is closed. It is locked. Go. Final few seconds of round number 2. Final few seconds. There it is. Round is over. Each combatant going to their neutral corner. Chewy Silva Money Mercer. Round number 3, Maddie with the card. Round number 3. Let's hear it for Maddie. She was just commenting, making sure people are there. Let's hear it for Maddie. Maddie. Rest time is over. Mopping up the floor a little bit. Final 3 minutes. Chewy Silva, Money Mercer, going at it. This will determine the winner. The cage is locked. Tyrone waves the green flag. Time out for a second. Mouthpiece has to be reinstalled. Okay, go. Seconds to go. We're less than a minute now. Less than a minute to go in the fight. Last 30 seconds, last 30 seconds. Final 10 seconds, 10 seconds to go in the fight. They're gonna make it all the way, are they? The fight is over! The fight is over! Congratulatory hugs by both combatants, both fighting their hearts out. Spencer Taylor, can you come up on the stage? Spencer Taylor. Nine minutes. These gentlemen spent fighting in the ring. Let's hear for them before we get the decision here. Let's hear for them one more time. Chewy, the Sunbear Silva, and Money Mercer, Carter Shields. Waiting for the results here. Remember, the next bout that is up will be a kickboxing match. We'll give you the details on that in just a couple of moments. Nice room, by the way. Nice attendance here. Thank you so much for coming out on your Saturday evening here to the Horizon Event Center for the Midwest Cage Championships. Here we go. Let's drop the music. Here it is. It is a unanimous decision. Judge number one scored the bout 29-28. Judge number two scored the bout 30-27. And judge number three scored the bout 30-27. By unanimous decision, the winner from the red corner, Chewy, the Sunbear Silva. Chewy, 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 Chewy. Congratulations, man. Great job out of you, Chewy. Who do you want to thank for getting you here tonight?
Coach, Coach Frankie. That dude never gives up on me.
I was sitting next to him. He was giving you encouragement from the other side of the cage. Do you really hear that when you're on the far side of the cage?
Yeah, I thought he was going to jump in here and swing for me.
He was thinking about it. But congratulations, Joey. You did it, man. You got it. The winner.
And congratulations to Mercer. You're a dog. I hope you keep fighting, bro.
Yeah, there you go. He wants his opponent to keep on fighting. Well, how great is that? Thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. Doc is going to check you out here. Want to make sure we thank Jersey Mike's for helping us out here again tonight. Great sandwiches over there. Soul Fast Real Estate, TA Services, Anglo International, and Certified Auto, all helping put things on here tonight. All right, Rick congratulating Chewy as he leaves the stage area. Are you ready for our fifth fight of the evening, number 5? And again, this will be a kickboxing competition, a kickboxing match. Let's welcome in our first combatant. Stands at 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 131.7. From Des Moines, Iowa, it is kickboxer number 1, Kennedy Rice. Kennedy Rice.
No, I walk with the racks on me. Bad bitch, run back, and you know she throw that ass on me. I don't want that girl, cause she want me, cause the cash on me. Yeah, you know she capping on me. Dreadlock that cap on me. Back then, they not on me. Now they all just act on me. Now they all on me. Pull out the Snapchats on me. I ain't got a Snapchat on me. I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I'm like, yo. Back then, they not on me. Now they all just act on me.
And our kickboxer number 2, standing at 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. This guy is sponsored like a NASCAR driver. Chrissy Lines Lawn Care, Rusty Shannon Roofing, Century Brick, J&J Trailer and Welding, J&C Motorsports, Wolf Services, and DB Construction, not to forget Dresser Automotive, fighting out of Porcelli MMA from Des Moines, Iowa. Welcome, Brian Smith.
Last night.
out. You know smoke, we get the spinning while the sun out. I ain't never looking at park gas with my gun out. Scream out what's happening to get the bus until it run out. All these niggas high right where they got it, ain't no fun out. 762 big as hell to knock a nigga lungs out. 1, 2, 3, 4, kick your dope, get on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, make the noise on each your face. 9, 10, 11, we ain't gon' say that nigga won't fuck with Jake. I'ma kill 14 niggas if 13 bitch niggas play. I think my drink hole might be gay. Why? Cause he blow niggas. I just got a brand new life. There's a faux nigga. Call me an auto yes man. I don't know niggas. You can see your best man, you gon' lose your best hitter. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That's how I stuck on niggas. They be on my page like Slavon, I know they trolling me. Outside with y'all big homie be on, I keep the folks with me. Cat it back in blood, y'all just don't know that's how it supposed to be. Call me for a future just to kill him cause we know we.
Alright, Brian is in the ring, folks. This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds. These rounds will be 2 minutes apiece. 2 minutes apiece for this kickboxing competition. Let's hear it for Bryn. Bryn, you got to do a little dance or something, Bryn. Do a spin around, spin around. There you go. Gonna have a cheering competition for the ring girls here before we're done. Tyrone, you ready? Kickboxing match. Here we go. All right, we're already down to the last 30 seconds of round number 1. Last 10 seconds of round number 1. The kickboxing match. Oh! That is it. Round number 1 is in the books. Round number 1 is in the books. All right, corner workers are going at it. Maddie is in the ring right now. Maddie is in the ring. Oh, some cheers for Maddie, doing a great job. We're going to start telling stories about the ring girls coming up in a little bit. See if we get some more cheers out of people. Hey Lou, really quick announcement. Go. Donation from Allstead family over here to celebrate Caden Van Meer's fight. Just donated $500 to the Nexus Fight Systems to go to the needy kids to trade with Johnny Case. That is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much. We'll remind everybody that in just a little bit. They're doing a equipment adjustment here. Tyrone's ready to go. Here we go. 2 minutes for round number 2. 2 minutes for round number 2. They will resume. Driver Roberts calling a time.
Come on, boys. Go back.
Last few seconds of round number 2. These guys are not quitting at all. That is it. Round number 2 is over. Round number 2 is done. These guys giving it their all. Want to make sure we thank Kendra's Epoxy Flooring for helping things out here tonight. Danielson Services, parking lot striping, also making contributions here tonight. Bryn making a lap around the cage. And coaches in each corner giving their fighters final instructions for the final 120 seconds of the fight. They've made it to round number 3. On the shin guards, we see it says fight for it. And that's what each one of these guys are doing. They're fighting for it right now. Getting the mouthpieces placed where they belong. Wait, we have a stool here. Got a stool here. Waiting for the door to be latched. It is locked and loaded. Here we go, final 2 minutes. Little equipment adjustment here before we continue. Got Attachment on both fighters. Have their shin guards. All right, Tyrone says go after each other. Standing count from Tyrone. Just checking him out. Last 10 seconds, last 10 seconds. Go for it, guys. That is it. Kennedy and Brian going after each other here, folks. Interested to see how the judges score this one. Each one had their shining moment in that fight. Damage, domination, and duration. Remember, those are the three things they are judging on. Damage, domination, and duration. That's how they score this. Each one of these guys scored points out of each one of those areas. Alrighty, folks, here we go. And here are the results by unanimous decision. And taking into account the 2 timeouts and knockdowns, the winner, Kennedy Rice! Kennedy Rice! The winner! Kennedy, the kickboxing match here today, 6 minutes inside the cage. Kennedy, who do you want to thank for you being here? Who helped you out here, man?
Number one, I want to thank the Lord Christ, my Savior. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without my father, my girlfriend, and my friends. If you ever think that you can't do something, guess what, motherfucker, you can.
There you go. There it is, Kennedy Rice, folks. The winner in our kickboxing match here today. Kennedy, you have your mouthpiece right over there, I believe. Make sure you grab that. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be taking a short intermission before we will continue on with the program. So a short intermission before we continue on with the program. Let's get bout number 6 up and rolling. Here we go. First combatant into the cage, standing at 6 foot 1 inch tall, weighing in at 165 pounds. He's sponsored by Mayhem Tattoo, Raise the Bar, the Barber Shop on Broadway. From Ground Zero, Grace Place, Fairfield, Iowa, is where they call home. It is Daddy Dom, Dominic Florkey. Dominic Florkey.
G bro, flying Hollywood chicks to my Hollywood shows. And I wanna tell you something that you probably should know. It's that Slumdog Millionaire Bollywood flow. And my real friends never hearing from me. Fake friends write the wrong answers on the mirror for me. That's why I pick and choose. I don't get shit confused. I got a small circle, I'm not with different crews. We walk the same path, who got on different shoes. Live in the same building, but we got different views. I got a couple cars I never get to use. Don't like my women single, I like my chicks in twos. And these days, all the girls is down the road. I hit the strip club.
All right, here's Daddy Dom in the cage area now. And now our next combatant. He stands at 5 foot 10 inches tall, also weighing in at 165 pounds. And once again, this sounds like a Knoxville Raceway sponsorship. Sponsored by Cloud9 Vending, Relentless Vision, Radiant Exposure, Raw Body Work, Morrison Seed Company, Cam's Mobile Detailing, Sparks Property Management, T-Row LeMay at Skip the Line Barber, and Gorilla Box. Fighting out of Porcelli Training Center and Nexus Fighting System from Messina, Iowa, Jared the Bulldog McKee.
Slide out the garage. I got 100 cars just for the underdogs. The teller just asked me how I want to cash it. I told him 100 large. I want them gold racks. Print it up double R. Big dog, roof. Popping out saying I'm great. Biscuit drive, I cut off my roof. You know how I'm coming this take. 2, tell her, nigga, get out the way. 4x4 big fancy. They thought I was canceled. I piped up and flipped the channel. And let's tell them they think we win. I just talked to my brother. Shit ain't sick. Fucking with the underdog. I might bite, but shit get rough. I'm trying to have paper, rob a crab, and put a Tom Brady on a staff. Pull up on Dre, talking clown and keep up with the wave. Straight out of garage. I got 100 cars just for the underdogs. The teller just asked me how I want to cash it. I told him 100 large. I want the gold wraps, print it up double R.
All right, Jared is in the ring. We're ready to rock and roll. This is scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. Uh-oh, got distracted. You're sitting right there. Maddie, let's hear it for Maddie. Snuck in here at the last second. You have a concussion, so that's that. Okay, so that we'll cut you some slack this one time. There's Maddie. You ready, Eddie? Okay. Referee Eddie Cooper has stopped the fight.
Just for the underdog. The challenges asked me how I want to catch it. I told them 100 live. I want them gold rash. Print it up, double R. Big dog, roof. Popping out saying I'm great. This game drive, I carve my roof. You know how I'm coming this take two. Tell them, nigga, get out the way. Go by 4 big fences. They thought I was catching.
All right, folks, here we go. Here's the official decision. The fight was stopped at 1 minute 51 seconds. Stopped by the referee Eddie Cooper. It is a TKO. The winner, Jared the Bulldog McKee. Jared, you have more sponsors than Jeff Gordon. And this is amazing. You want to read these, or do we want to get out of here by midnight? But thank the people that really made this possible for you.
Yes, sir. First off and foremost, I would just like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because I tell you what, I've had 2 surgeries last year off back-to-back L's, and when you find yourself in a dark place and you're by yourself, it's not good. And I want to tell you one thing. I lost a good friend of mine last year during Memorial Day. This fight's for Johnny. He was a veteran and he took his own life a day after I just hung out with him. And I tell you what, if you're in a dark place and you don't know what to do, your life matters. Look out for one another. Look out for your friends. Look out for your family. Reach out. Because you never know when it's going to be the last time you talk to them. And secondly, I would like to thank my girlfriend, Bella. She flew all the way from Colorado to come watch me fight for the first time. My friends, family, everyone that's here, y'all mean so much to me. And yeah, I do have a lot of sponsors, but that's not what's important to me. It's just being out here and having fun and doing what I love doing. So yeah, shout out to all my sponsors, but Man, I'm blessed and grateful for everyone here that still supports me and what I want to do. It means so much to me.
Great job. Let's hear it for the Bulldog. Great job, sir. Great job. Get checked out by Doc Jacks. All right, next up, folks. Our next combatant at 5 feet 8 inches tall, 165 pounds. His sponsors are Precision Exterior Solutions and Albert Lee Grizzlies, Yost Construction from Ford's Training Center, Albert Lee, Minnesota. It is Tony the Gunslinger Garcia. Tony Garcia. All right, gunslinger in the cage area now. Next up, stands at 5 feet 8 inches tall, identical 165 pounds. Sponsored by Legacy Research Products, Kendra's Epoxy Flooring and Remediation, Tipsy Nails, Hawkeye Auto, and USA Takedown Rest Radio. Next is fighting system from Adel, Iowa. It is Tyler the King Whalen. All right, everybody, this fight is scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. The King is in the house. The Gunslinger is in the house. And Bryn is doing her lap around the ring. Bryn, We're ready to rock and roll. Eddie, let's do it. Final few seconds of the round, final few seconds of this intense match. That is it. And he jumps in, we separate the two. Tony and Tyler. That is Maddie with the Lula's ring card. Maddie. Yeah, this is no holds barred. These guys are going at it. If you can't see it from where you are sitting, both fighters changing their heads changing colors because of the blood flow. Both sides. All right, 3 minutes in this round. Eddie Cooper signals them to go to their neutral corners. There we go. Referee steps in to stop it. Eddie Cooper separates the two. Here we go, both these guys really went after it. Referee Eddie Cooper stopped the bout at 2 minutes and 29 seconds. TKO the winner from Albert Lee, Minnesota, Tony the Gunslinger Garcia. Well done, Tony. Who do you want to thank?
I thank my family for being here. I also want to thank my training partners for constantly pushing me. I love you guys. I know I don't say it much, but I love you guys.
That's awesome, and I think this crowd loves you too, Tony. Well done.
I hope so. Hey, do you guys love me or what? Oh, look at that!
See that? You got it. You won their hearts too. You won the match and you won their hearts. Congratulations.
Thank you guys. I love you. Thank you.
There it is. Gunslinger heading back up to Minnesota with a victory.
Real quick, I want to give a huge shout out to the owner of AFC, Matt Ryder, who is in the house tonight with his kids and his lady. The guy that brings our gloves to the cage tonight was in an accident on the way here. We made one call to Matt Ryder, AFC owner. He brought his gloves right out here to us. He's in the house tonight. Matt Ryder, thank you very much for coming out for us.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. We could not have had fights here tonight without your participation. We are ready for fight number 8 on the card. Standing at 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. From Cone Martial Arts from Minneapolis, Minnesota. More Minnesota, folks. Folks, welcome to the cage, Derek Wolfie Castillo. Wolfie.
Train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness. Boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I
And finally, we were a good walkout song.
down my last swallow. Then he bumped
Well, we had Ozzy earlier.
and asked me for the light. And the night got deathly quiet. And his face lost all expression. Said if you're gonna play the game,
I think the ring girl is going to start singing.
play it right. You got to know when to hold up,
Everybody's singing.
know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run.
Let's sing along. Wolfie in the cage area. And standing at 5 foot 11 inches tall, weighing in at 1 pound more, 206 pounds. From West Side Hooligans from Waukee, Iowa, it is the Grizzly, Steven Downer. Well, I thought for a second that was him.
Stop, drop,
shit on tapes, like you busting grapes. Think you holding weight, then you haven't met the apes. Stop, drop, shut them down on my love shot. Oh, no, that's how rough riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down on my love shot.
The Grizzly is in the cage. Wolfie is in the cage. Maddie is in the cage. All right, here we go. This is scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. You ready, Tyrone? Let's go. All right, there we go. That's the end. Number 1, each one landing major punches. Wolfie against Grizzly. It is Minneapolis versus Waukee. Certified Auto Sales, want to thank you. Is that Addie with you? We had a little mini ring girl in there, along with Bryn. Also, thank you Sold Fast Real Estate, Bebops, and Anglo for their participation in tonight's activities.
Find that lever. Yes. Hands up. Keep that stick. Hands up.
Last few seconds of the round. That is it. That is it for round number 2. And watch the ring girls here today, along with Maddie climbing into the ring. Let's hear it for her mini Maddie, who is known as Bailey. Bailey, looking for people to cheer for her. She's trying to get the crowd going. A cheer for Bailey. Bailey and Maddie. Also, I want to make sure we thank Walter Roofing. You see them inside the ring. Thank you, Walter Roofing, for being here. And Legacy Research Products. Thank you for all you do. You find some of their material on all the tables around the area. Find out what they have to offer. Kendra Remediation and Kendra's Epoxy Flooring, as well as TA Services, Landscape Design, and Jersey Mike's. The door is latched. The final 3 minutes. Damage, dominance, duration. That's what the judges are scoring on. Damage, dominance, duration. Last 10 seconds, final 10 seconds to go. Let's cheer these guys on. They have been at it. They are going after it. That is it. That is it.
Hands up!
Wow, I am so glad I am not one of the judges here today. Judges are tallying right now. All right, let's hear it for these two guys one more time. Derek Wolfie Castillo and Grizz, the Grizzly Stephen Downer. All right, we have a unanimous decision. Judge 1 scores the bout 27-30. Judge 2 scores the bout 27-30. Judge 3 scores the bout 27-30. In a unanimous decision, and fighting out of the blue corner, Stephen the Grizzly Downer. From Waukee, the Grizz. He's got a Grizz on his chest, a grizzly bear on his chest. You, man, that was wicked, man. You were going at it.
I was trying to, after the last performance I put on here, I owed it to Rick to really come out here and actually give it my all.
You gave it your all, man. I didn't realize sitting in the front row would be the splash zone, but you are sweating, dude. That is amazing. Who do you want to thank for being here?
I thank my family, all my friends, everybody from Westside Martial Arts, my coaches, all of them. I appreciate everyone that came out and watched and cheered. Thank you all. Thank you so much, Grizzly. Great job, sir. Waukee wins bout number 8. Doc's gonna check the Grizz out. And we get ready for our 9th fight of the evening. Our first combatant stands at 6 foot, 1 inch tall, weighs in at 155 pounds. From Excelsior Springs, Missouri, it is Alexander, the Great Alexander.
Well, you can tell everybody, yeah, you can tell everybody, go ahead and tell everybody, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I believe every lie that I ever told.
The Great One is in the cage, and his opponent, standing at 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing in at 153 pounds. He is sponsored by Hutchinson Farms, Academy Roofing, Legacy Research Products, Allstead, Swing Coast Roofing, Kendra's Epoxy Flooring and Remediation, Tap Out Tempering, Active Health Solutions, and P&M Apparel. Fighting out of Nexus Fighting Systems from Panora, Iowa. There are a lot of his shirts here today that say Caden Van Meer.
If she ain't fucking, she got to go. Tell her don't waste my time. Police wanna stop me, search my clothes. Tell them don't waste my time. If it ain't money, I ain't involved. Tell them don't waste my time. Waste man ruffling down my phone. Tell them don't waste my time. No, no, no. Tell them don't waste my time. 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 No, no, no. Tell them don't waste my time. 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 No, no, no. Pray to the Lord, nigga. In this cold world, I'm a born sinner. We pour liquor. Girl, come over. It's all jigger. Chicks wanna hard. Can't be my baby mom, 'cause I don't need that drama. Unless she Rihanna. Most of you assholes are bummy. I pop a cherry, now she call me Papa. She asking me what's on my body. Versace, Versace, Versace. Love. Been that guy since Oxide Neutrino. Bound for the reload. Dick is as big as my ego. Man, give her the D on the dealer. If she ain't fucking, she got to go. Tell her don't waste my time. Police wanna stop me, search my clothes. Tell them don't waste my time. If it ain't money, I ain't involved. Tell them don't waste my time. Waste man ruffling down my phone. Tell them don't waste my time. No, no, no. Tell them don't waste my time. 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 No, no, no. Tell them don't waste my time. 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 No, no, no. Pretty girl on my left. Pretty girl on my right. South side of that rib. Tell them don't waste my time. Trucks rolled up in these butts.
Eddie Cooper gave him the final once over. Caden is in the cage. Bryn is in the cage. Let's hear for Bryn. Bryn doing her lap, signifying it is round number 1. This bout is scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. Tyrone Roberts is in control.
One more. Put your hands, posture up. Strike 1 and 2. Hold it, the mouse again, grab him by the hair. Hold to your hip. Hold to your hip and hit it. Put up like you're swinging a hammer. Alex, get your back against the cage and wall walk up. Wall walk. Cut your angle that way. Make pressure. Head up. Head up. Head up.
Stop the fight! Tyrone has stopped the fight.
If she ain't fucking, she got to go. Tell her don't waste my time. Police wanna stop me, search my clothes. Tell them don't waste my time. If it ain't money, I ain't involved. Tell them don't waste my time. Waste man ruffling down my phone. Tell them don't waste my time. No, no, no. Tell them don't waste my time. 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 No, no, no. Tell them don't waste my time. 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 No, no, no. Pray to
Doc Jack's coming in with a towel here. All right, Doc Jacks is taking a look at a wound on the side of his head. All right, folks. Here we go. Referee Tyrone Roberts stopped the fight at 122 in round number 1, verbal submission. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Caden Van Meer. Van Meer.
Tell them don't waste my time.
Caden, you went after it, man. You even climbed the ring when you got done. Who gave you the inspiration to be here today?
Fighting's in my family, and this is what I'm doing. This is what I love to do. I love to fight, and I love to compete.
And you brought a heck of a cheering squad over there. Look at all those Caden shirts.
Yeah, hey, I want to thank everybody that came out tonight, all my friends and family. I want to thank my sponsors, Hutchinson Farms, Academy Roofing, Legacy Research Products, Allstead, Swing Coast Roofing, Kendra's Epoxy Flooring, Kendra's Epoxy Remediation, Tap Out Tempering, Active Health Solutions, and P&O Apparel. Hey, I'm 3-0 under the MCC banner. I weighed 152 pounds yesterday. I'm coming for the 145-pound strap. I need it!
There we go, let's hear it for Caden. Congratulations, Caden. All right, Doc's gonna give him a quick check over. Make sure everything is A-okay. He gives him the okay signal. And we are ready for our next bout. We have 2 to go, but this one here is a title fight. This is a title fight at the 170-pound division. First of all, standing at 6 foot 1 inch tall, weighing in at 169 to be exact, from Myriad MMA, fighting out of Ames, Iowa, Jamil the Problem Coles.
She take my money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger. Yeah, on time. That dibs on me.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead. Cutie the bomb, met her at a beauty salon with a baby news for time under her underarm. She said, I can tell you rock, I can tell by your charm. Fars girls, you got a flock, I can tell by your charm and your arm, but I'm looking for the one. Have you seen her? My psychic told me she can have an ass like Serena, Trina, Gina for Lopez, 4 kids, and I gotta take all they badass to show biz. Okay, get your kids, but then they got their friends. I pulled up in the Benz, they all got a pen, we all went to bed, and then I had to pay. If you fucking with this girl, then you better be paid. You know why? Take too much to touch her.
Jamil is in the ring. And his opponent standing at an identical 6 foot 1 inch tall. Weighing in at 170 pounds in this 170 pound title fight. Fighting out of the Iowa Martial Arts area and Des Moines, Iowa. Welcome to the cage, Paldo Garza!
I ain't got no words, I ain't got no words, I ain't got no words. See, them strongest keep me up, so I ain't got no words, I ain't got no words, I ain't got no worries. You see money right there, that's teaching right there, yeah, that's back me right there. We ain't got no worries. You see mercy right there, oh man, right there. Give me them trophies right there, yeah, we ain't got no worries. Tunchi in this bitch, everybody should be worried. Them pussy niggas be purring, bitches be digging me, I feel worried. And if she make this dick hard, she woke up a sleeping giant. Man, yo bitch speak in tongues every time we speak in private. Hope your barber shop open, cause we got hair triggers. Smoke so much that smoke it up there. Have to bear with us in that Jeep with the doors off. That mean that bitch sleep. All these bitches think they the shit. I send them up shit's creek. You see Tunchi right here, give me brain. It's okay if you turn up, just don't turn off my light years. All I know is I do it. I'm smoking, I do it. These up blood gang, pyro it. All rats gotta die, even Stewart. On my private jet and my steward. This is your bitch nigga. Bitch nigga, I know gold diggers and ditch diggers. You don't get this, you get disfigured.
Paldo is in the house. Bryn is in the house. Maddie is in the house with the belt. Yes, we mentioned this is a title fight. A belt will be awarded. 170 pound area at 170 pound. Folks, both fighters, if I'm not mistaken, are undefeated as well. Somebody is going to come out of here still undefeated. If we are ready to go, Eddie is going to call the shots. It's all yours.
Strong keep me up, so I ain't got no words, I ain't got no words, I ain't got no worries. You see money right there, that's tension right there, yeah, that's me right there. We ain't got no worries. You see mercy right there, oh man, right there. See them trophies right there, yeah, we ain't got no worries. Tension in this bitch.
Doc is going to check out Jamil here real quick. Gonna check out Jamil, make sure he's okay. All right, folks, let's hear it for these guys. They were undefeated coming in here, but only one can come out on top. Winner by technical knockout, or not technical, winner by knockout at 23 seconds. Fighting out of Des Moines, Iowa, and Iowa Martial Arts, Paldo Garza! Paldo Garza! And Paldo, this was a title fight. Maddie has your belt for you. You know, you guys gotta stay in here, so come here, Paldo, because I want to talk to him. You just, because you guys look good next to him. Come on. Paldo, what do you think? What do you think in 23 seconds? Here, face this way here so we can see you up there.
Pues, no sé qué decir, pero Es algo que ya llevo entrenando mucho, pues, entonces ya lo traía preparado.
Yeah, this was something else. Did you think it was going to be that quick of a win?
Sí, yo sabía que iba a ser rápido.
That's what he trained for. That is awesome. Congratulations. Good job, man. Good job. Baldo, hang on a second. Come here.
We are very proud, Johnny and I, to have you as our champion. First of all, Legacy Sports Products would like to give you a hat. They want to give you $200 worth of peptides. And Bebops is giving you $50 in cash as a bonus. Congratulations.
Here we go. We have a new belt holder. Title goes to Baldo Garza. Knockout in 23 seconds. That's what you call taking care of business in a hurry. All right, here we go. They're going to be bribing you with some goodies, some swag. Wait a minute. Before you throw it. No, before you throw it, hang on. Before you throw it, they haven't cheered very loud all night long. Okay? So if you want something from Maddie, who's going to cheer over here? Let's hear it over here. I don't know. Try back over here, Maddie. Let's try back over here. See if they're loud enough. I don't know. Bryn, can you do better? Okay, Bryn says she can do better. Let's hear it for Bryn over here. Wow, you have an arm on you, lady. Holy cow. What about over here for Bryn? One more to go. Who's going to be the loudest? That caught some air. Let's hear it for the ladies. Our ring girls here tonight. They're wrestlers at Grandview. That is so cool. All right, you all ready for the final fight of the evening? Final fight is a professional match, which means the rounds will be longer. The rounds will be 5 minutes apiece. There will be 3 rounds. So let's bring on our first and final combatant in the final match of the night. Standing at 6 foot 2 inches tall, weighing in at 196 pounds. Sponsored by Danielle's Barktastic Parlor, Guardian BJJ Judo, and Grace Place is the gym they're fighting out of. From Ottumwa, Iowa, it is Spencer the Spider Taylor. The Spider making his way down the web.
I just be like, fuck you, what you need.
Yeah. Okay. Lil CC on the beat. Yeah. I mean, where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas cross the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead, thought my raps wasn't facts, so they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one needed charge. Yeah, they twins, I can tell they ass apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the wave. It's a big gap between us and the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the grave. When I die, put my money in the grave. I really gotta put a couple niggas in their place. Really just lap every nigga in a race. I really might tap this nigga on my face. Lil CC.
The Spider is in his web. And now his opponent. Standing at 6 foot 4, weighing in at 195 pounds. Fighting out of the Porcelli MMA from Des Moines, Iowa. Welcome to the cage, Danny Harper. Danny Harper.
I just be like, fuck you, what you need, you can't get nothing from me. You was talking shit, now I'm somebody you would love to be. I'ma do my thing until the day the people come for me. You can keep on grilling, I'ma smell back, smell back. Call your army, bring your tanks. I'm a big boy with a big boy band. Self-employed, independent, once you start, don't take no breaks. Work until I get it, I bet it's gonna take a second. But once I start up my engine, I'm gone. Too fast to catch him, I'm letting mixed up with UGK. Maybe try to double drink, but I'm on it strong. Yours, weaker than 7 days. Sweeter than creme brulee, presidential head of state. Dope small fucker since before I hit the 7th grade. Elevate, cool as shit, cooler than what coolest is. Slick without no lubricant, bullshit, you just full of it. Stupid bitch, keep on hating, I'ma keep on doing it. Spend the day at me, boy, you couldn't get the truth. Be like, fuck you, what you need, you can't get nothing from me. You was talking shit, now I'm somebody you would love to be. I'ma do my thing until the day the people come for me. You can keep on drilling, I'ma smell back, smell back. Fuck you, what you need, you can't get nothing from me. You was talking shit, now I'm somebody you would love to be. I'ma do my thing until the day the people come for me. You can keep on drilling, I'ma smell back, smell back. Tell me I was fake, they would hate, now they on my dick. Most of it's my family, have respect for my conglomerate. Rollie on my wrist, I ain't rich, but I'm still popping shit. Sherman's on the beat, he got that heat. Hold up, drop it quick and bring it back. I could change the world with just a single track. Underage table in the back, smoking, drinking yak. Pittsburgh, let me show the world just where my city at. On the map, illest city out, I guess that's just a fact. I'm a living wrong, drink Patron and have.
All right, friends, gonna walk around the ring and let you know this is round number 1. Round 1. And again, these rounds are 5 minutes long. Longest rounds of the entire evening. This is a professional match. Spencer the Spider Taylor and Danny Harper. And Eddie, it's all yours.
That's ready? Danny ready? Go, Joey. Yes, sir. feet, sprawl out.
You gotta stay busy, Spencer.
Hey, sprawl out, get back up. Yes. Sprawl out, get back up. Let's rotate to the back. Good job. Hey, up. Good job. Good job. How many seconds left? Pull him away from the cage. Pull him away from the cage. Get it mount. Get mount. Transition to mount. I want to see elbows once you get to mount.
Final 10 seconds here. They stopped it.
Good job, guys. Good fight, guys. Good fight, guys. Good fight.
All right, folks, here we go. Straight armbar tap out at 4:53. The winner from Ottumwa, Iowa, Spencer the Spider Taylor. Spider, that was incredible. You caught it already off guard. You just nailed it at the very end. What was giving you the drive to do that? Because that was something else. Most people would have just started to cruise toward the end of the round.
Well, fuck that. I'm not here to finish. I don't get paid by the minute. I get paid by the performance. Let's get it done and get it over with, you know what I'm saying?
And you did. You got it over with. You got her done. Thank you so much, man. Congratulations. There you go, Spencer, the Spider Taylor from Ottumwa. Here we go. Rick has some stuff for you. This is cool.
All right, buddy. Thank you. First of all, most important, your win bonus. Second of all, Jeff right up there with Legacy Peptides. We got a hat. We have $200 worth of free peptides. We have another $50 bonus from Bebops. And your choice from Mad Hudson Watches. Your choice of one of the 6 custom-made watches from Mad Hudson. That is yours. That is your win and performance bonuses. Thank you all the sponsors. Anything else you want to say, buddy?
Thank you for the sponsors for coming out and supporting. I know a lot of people just put up money and then don't show up. It's actually nice to meet the people who are investing in us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. Your winner, Spencer Taylor!
All right, and speaking of sponsors, just want to make sure we thank everybody that came out here. First of all, I want to thank you all for spending your Saturday night with us here at the Horizon Event Center for the Midwest Cage Championship. Legacy Research Products and Walter Roofing, also Kendra's Epoxy Flooring and Kendra's Remediation. Danielson Services Parking Lot Striping, Certified Auto Sales, Anglo International, TA Services Landscape Design, Sold Fast Real Estate, and Jersey Mike Subs. But we didn't forget about Bebops, because Bebops are here. They're representing over here. And I'm not sure if you saw it earlier, Bebops came over and they slipped me a check that they are going to be donating to the Iowa Wildlife Center for an event that we did about a month ago over in the Waukee area They were going to donate $100. They doubled it for a challenge that was done. So thank you, Bebops, for sponsoring tonight's event and helping out the Iowa Wildlife Center in Ames and help wild animals that are injured and getting them back to the wild. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's hear it for our ring girls one more time. Rick, here you go.
Thank you very much. Real quick, the ring girls want to get some pictures with Lou. I'm going to run over and do the drawing for the